homework assignment for young teens at a New York prep school. It's got some parents upset. Here's the assignment. Have the kids write a suicide note. Centers on a main character, May Boatwright, from the best-selling book. Now, students were asked to justify the suicide. Here are their ages, 14 and 15. This was at York Prep. Now, I disagree with it. I'm not saying you don't talk about suicide, but I disagree with an assignment like that. The headmaster, though, defended the assignment and did that on our own show, HLN's Raising America. Let's listen.
So this is one assignment in discussion of this book, and suicide occurs in The Secret Life of Bees, and the assignment is to write the suicide letter from the point of view of May. Why did she commit suicide? To use her cadence, her speech, her language, and to try and understand why she did what she did. You can't avoid the suicide, it's in the book. The teacher was very careful to say to the class, you write this from the perspective of May. And indeed, in the class afterwards, she said, remember, you're writing this from the perspective of May. So, I mean, if you avoid these issues, if you couldn't read Catcher in the Rye, after all, Holden Caulfield discusses suicide, Hamlet, he discusses suicide, to be or not to be, we tell teachers, we have a school psychologist on staff permanently, full-time, and a school counselor, we tell teachers to look for children who have obviously, who give us concerns,
well,
but none of the students...
Ronnie, let me ask you there then. Did you take these letters and show them to the school psychologist just in case? Maybe there was something real there, you know, not just a school assignment, but a child that, I don't know, maybe really was thinking about it.
No, it's a good point what the teacher did, and the teacher has been trained. The teacher looked at the letters. If any of the letters had shown any worrying signs, the teacher would have shown it to the psychologist. Every letter was written through the perspective of May. No one complained. The headline is a little bit confusing. No one complained to the administration. I got letters who said this helped.
Ronnie, what about the students? Were there any students that had a problem doing it?
None whatsoever, because they understood they were reading this and they were writing this letter through the eyes of May. Do you want to discuss a real book which has suicide issues, or should we just give pablum, in which case we can limit the number of books and we'll avoid issues? Right. I teach ethics to the seniors. We talk about sex, drugs, and rock and roll. I mean, are we not supposed to talk about these things? I give an ethics course for a year. I think it's important that we discuss them. I think it's important that we teach teachers of the dangers of suicide, and we teach teachers to look out for warning signs, and we teach parents. But should we discuss them? Of course we should.
Okay, again, if I'm a parent at that school, I'm not happy about it. And one parent at the school, parent of a 9th grader, said, we were stunned at the scope of the assignment. We thought this was such an outrageous assignment for a 14-year-old to get. So, you know, there is a parent there that was upset. I'd be upset as a parent. I don't know about you. You can go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/HLN News. Now, let me know what you think about this. Again, to his point, yeah. Do you talk about suicide? Absolutely. Take a look at the numbers. New numbers from the CDC. 1 in 6 kids have they've seriously thought about suicide. 1 in 12 has attempted it. So, yeah, it's out there. Do you want to have that discussion? Certainly. But do I want my child put into that mindset? Now, the headmaster defends it. Our own Dr. Drew really doesn't have a problem with it, but I do as a parent. I don't want my child going there to pen a suicide note, and I, as a parent, want to know. He said the assignment was up on a website. I want a note home. I want to make sure they know my child's okay to write something like that before you do it. Let us know what you think.